Welcome to part 4 of Donut County.
So how
This area going to
miserable
now?
we can make the life of these people.
I'm hungry now.
We're good. Well, Terrence, once you get your vaccine shot, you can go Krispy Kreme.
I mean, I can
Get
do that
free
right
donuts. Do you live near Krispy Kreme?
now. No, I don't. That's usually more close to the boroughs.
Yeah.
Although I don't need a donut.
Alright,
That's too much.
just so we can get this part dated as fuck, when you're supposed to get your shot.
I mean, Deji, you said you have one.
End of the month.
Alright.
Are you vaccinated?
Me? That's a good one. I mean...
I don't know. I don't know what it's like in Europe. I don't know how they take care of it there.
Okay, it's for each country, and each country has their own regions, so like you can imagine it's a clusterfuck. Like, supposedly, I should be able to get vaccinated, at least, reserve a place for my vaccination starting from next month. But I get the idea not until the end of summer. So, and that's already an optimistic prediction because I was already thinking it was something more like the end of the year. Because vaccination, specifically in my region, have been very slow.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So-
Francesco told me as well.
Huh, that's interesting. And apparently, this doesn't make any sense because, my friend Steele is fully vaccinated. He got the 2-shot dose, and he got his he got his second shot like 2.5 weeks ago. But he got COVID back in November. And he told me that it's been 2 weeks since he got the shot, and he kind of doesn't really feel any different, but it's whatever. I got COVID in December, in the beginning of December. But apparently now I'm hearing that if you have antibodies in your system, you shouldn't really get the vaccine. You should wait. But
Okay, much like with many news regarding the subject, they tend to be more like a educated guess at the beginning and get refined only later on, sadly.
Yes.
So I actually don't know how to help you on the subject, especially because it could be fake news, what I could say could be, potentially dangerous, so I'm not gonna even bother on that front.
yeah, so I'm just gonna treat this like the flu shot and just I'm gonna wait because right now I don't have any vaccines, but I've been going to work through this whole mess since COVID first started. But I'm just playing it safe and I'm waiting to hear like what happens, whatnot, and once I hear that it's all good, then sure I'll get my yearly flu shot.
There you go.
I'm just curious how, because as far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure big stuff like New York Comic Con isn't happening because if it.
Which is, good.
Yeah,
But Anime
Just be
NYC
safe
is
for now.
happening because tickets went on sale and they are announcing guests. So I'm curious how they're going to do that. Although
pull
that
that out.
is.
But I don't trust people right now because of what the CDC said.
Well,
No,
apparently,
you can take it.
in order to take off the mask, you need to show identification. But that's also another.
At
whole
that
can of
point, you're
worms.
just better off keeping the mask
Yeah,
on.
might as well.
I'm just curious because I believe Anime NYC is going to be the same time it always was, which is in November.
October?
No, it's in November because it's a month after Comic-Con. But Too Many Games is in October. And I haven't heard anything about it being canceled or being or any announcements.
They're trying to play it by ear.
Which I'm
Yeah,
assuming almost everything is.
Yeah, I honestly don't think even in my country will get any particular con until at least a year from now. Like, I'm also optimistic on that front. It doesn't help that a lot of people. Oh Jesus Christ! It also doesn't help that a lot of people in my country are very dumb. When we get a scenario like we're opening for a bit, everyone gets a mask, and predictably the contagion spikes again. So we're back at square one. 2
Yeah,
weeks later.
that's kind of how it feels like right now as well.
And then they
Like,
say,
I'm afraid
"Oh,
it's
but
going to happen.
And then they say, but that's the government's fault for doing that. And I'm like, I'm just glad that I'm normally, you know, because of my work or how my schedule is, I'm normally, you know, used to stay at home a lot of time. Like, so I also don't have to deal with these people.
Yeah, I mean.
But anyway,
even-
sorry audience for making the part a bit sour.
I mean,
this
it's one of
probably-
those you have to talk about it, but
This probably
Well,
won't even be
it-
dated by the time it goes up.
it's
I
also-
hope to, what time?
It's also go on.
This is going up after what? I'm assuming Pokemon.
it's going up in like July-ish
Okay. Hell,
because
I
Marvel
hope.
versus Capcom Infinite goes up after.
Finally, hooray! Yes, much like with the channel I'm part of, the timeline of the release of the schedule of this channel 2 is very confusing.
Yeah, because we recorded Infinite around January.
Last year,
February.
actually. No, I think it
No,
was still
it was this
December.
year.
No, it was
No.
December, Dad. It was it was still a time where I was home alone, and we were like taking advantage of that. It was like either mid or late December.
We did finish recording Infinite before we started Yellow, and we started Yellow in February.
Yeah.
So maybe we started back in December, but we finished in
Because
January.
the
But
thumbnail was done on my birthday.
I think we did. No, we definitely did Infinite after December because I know for a fact that.
That was after you had COVID.
Yeah,
what
that was
kind
after
of
I got
machine is
COVID.
this?
It's a garbage restaurant.
Ew.
So it's Red Lobster. Got it.
Dad, you're the one that recorded this
I
game.
know!
You're
I was-
literally playing yourself. Oh,
I was
great bird
disgusted.
vomit.
Wait, what just happened?
The bird vomited the thing.
Look at this. Cockroaches.
I've seen worse
Where?
cockroaches.
The bug. Terrence, what part are you on?
I'm on part 5.
No, we're on
4.
part 4.
Oh,
Whoops.
fucking god. Why did it go to part 5?
Why does that keep happening with you?
Anyway, technical difficulties.
Terrence, just go to 8, 10 at part 4.
Ah, god damn.
And let us know when you're there.
I'm here.
Alright, we're gonna count down right now.
There you go. But yeah, the point is that things required a bit of time to get ready, thanks to the effort of everyone.
Yeah.
So how about having a Jump Force run next, so we can have more bitching and it takes 6 months to do?
No! Okay, so since we're about to date ourselves, a few days ago, or a couple of weeks ago, I tweeted out, hey, how would you feel about NetherRealm Studios making a Marvel fighting game? The next day, it's been rumored that NetherRealm is making a Marvel fighting game. And if
Which
that
is
gets
weird
announced at
because that's weird because NetherRealm was owned by Warner Brothers.
It's
Yeah,
funny. It's funny because I mentioned this to the others, including the Edge, but it's funny because for MKX, which still has its servers online right now, Warner Bros. Technically has to pay royalties to Disney because both a Xenomorph and the Predator are in, which were
That's
part
hilarious.
of Fox. Yes,
Yeah,
it
it's like-
absolutely is.
I mean, Warner Brothers and Disney have collaborated with
Particularly,
That's nasty.
yes, particularly in the video game sector. Remember, apparently, Warner Bros. Is publishing a lot of Disney video games these days, like the Cars 3 video game or all the Lego stuff, because we have Traveler's Tales in their basement. Although, if I recall correctly, it's not anymore the case.
But the point is like, if it happens, they make a Marvel fighting game. I hope it leads to opens the door of us getting a Marvel vs. DC game. I'm not too big on the NetherRealm style of fighting games, but
It doesn't bother me.
It's fine for what it is, but it's clearly different from something like, say, the traditional Capcom style, which also included
Yes.
Marvel vs. Capcom. That's why Mortal Kombat Injustice has always felt like a joke from the FGC for a very long time, and only recently they seem to have a bit more dignity and stuff like Evo.
Well, yeah, that's because Smash is for pedophiles now, so that's why they're the butt of the joke.
okay.
Hey.
Yeah, no, stop.
Oh, look at that! It's even
I have
episode.
some stuff to say about that, but I'll say it off mic. But
I mean,
I'll just say like
the alternative is that Melee is for people who do not use deodorant. What do you prefer?
I mean,
No,
the
Melee is for people that
deodorants.
fuck their mom. That's the new thing.
all the hot takes in this round.
gosh.
So is it time now to absorb also BK?
No, it's BK. They get into it later, but BK is doing this because of his job.
But like, how is he actually doing it? Like, is the whole remote control or something?
Yes. He's doing it through his iPad.
Of course.
Oh, look at that.
Sure. Hmm. Ooh.
Yes.
Yes.
Why does that keep? Why does that keep happening with? Okay, Terrence. I'm gonna. God.
Technical difficulties will settle out after it's done.
Maybe we should. I should stop posting the whole playlist and just post individual videos if it keeps happening with you. Because it's always him. Go to 13.
Donkey Kong. Ha. Sure.
But yeah, Mira broke BK's quadrupod.
Oh no.
Because,
and now she's about to.
yeah, she's gonna
BK
teach him a
absorbed.
lesson. She's gonna destroy the entire place.
Okay, if it wasn't for the fact that this is not the final part, I would have asked you if this is the final level. Like,
Oh
will
no,
feel-
the final level is insane.
it will feel cathartic for the fact that he absorbed the person who was responsible for all of this at the end.
Yeah, it would.
Again, considering we're operating on a similar logic from Katamari, I get the idea that it's something like, oh, at the end, the entire world is absorbed.
You know, I've never played Katamari.
It's okay.
Ish.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's one of the few Namco
Bye.
IPs that I know people really do like, besides Pac-Man, Tekken, Tails, and Klonoa.
What about Soul Calibur?
What about Soul Calibur?
6 manages to still be strong despite everything.
Soul Calibur, right, is another one.
Soul Calibur is a bit of a weird case because it has its downs, but it manages to get up all the time despite that. That's pretty
Even
good.
though the series went on hiatus for like, what, 7 years?
Mostly
Longer than
because
that?
5 really was that bad.
I saw the Brain Scratch run, but they only did the story mode. So,
Like,
yeah.
some of the
Wait,
characters are
story mode of
perfectly-
what?
Soul Calibur 5. Soul Calibur 5 is this weird thing where they thought that, oh, people don't care anymore about the old cast, so let's replace half of them, have new characters introduced out of nowhere, which are not even probably explained in the story mode, you know, and have the new protagonists be the worst possible people in the fucking planet.
So they basically pulled what they did, what fighting games were doing back in the PS1 days.
With Street Fighter 3,
new generation.
yeah. Like,
Garu,
and
Mark of the Wolves, new generation. Tekken
and
3, new generation.
And it did succeeded because nobody, even to this day, nobody likes Patroclus. He's literally at the bottom of the list of people, of characters, tier list for Soul Calibur. And I can tell you, a lot of people don't even particularly care about him gameplay-wise. It's technically fine. It's just that despised.
I like Patroclus more than his sister.
Pira. Okay, as much as I know there is a natural reason for hate him, I don't care about neither of them. I wish he already showed up in 6, but sadly didn't. Ever since he showed up in Broken Destiny, I've kind of been a fan of Dampierre. Mostly because I tend to have a soft spot for the stupid joke type of characters in fighting game that turn out to be broken as fuck, if you know how to do them.
I mean, well, I'm all for, okay, this new character, he wasn't good, just revamp him so he can be better. Because I don't like what that Mortal Kombat did with that one character from Deception, where like, no one liked him, screw him.
Nobody likes me, I'm fed up with this world.
Because
everybody betrayed me.
In Cassie Cage's ending in Mortal Kombat 10, she kills him. By accident, because she thought it was Shao Kahn or something like that.
Yeah.
Cassie's the one. Cassie Cage is voiced by Rhonda, or no.
That's her mother.
Sonya Blade is voiced by Rhonda. Cassie's voiced by Erica Lindenbeck.
Voiced by, and before that, she was voiced by what's her name? She used to voice Chun-Li.
Laura Bailey.
No, not Laura Bailey. The other one, the replacement.
No, Alexis Tipton replaced Laura
Ashley
Bailey for Lucina.
Ashley Birch, yeah.
Yeah. She used to voice her.
Apparently, Chun-Li and Ryu got put into the Power Rangers fighting game. Do we know who voices Chun-Li in that?
Yeah, it's Laura again.
It is?
And okay, that is weird because the way contracts work, especially for Capcom. But whatever, have a garbage day, I guess.
Yep, bye.
Oh, okay, now we're done.